Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No, denied, stopped, bring up third down.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can he get there on the ground? Fights through the tackler.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum. And that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass this time. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, that is a first down in a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
First down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
It's a QB sneak. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, they're going to throw it. Caught, completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running play called on third and short. The Aggies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Launches downfield. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down after that running play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the 1st half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way? You roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They'll go for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And they've got him.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They're going to run it here. Fights through a tackle. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And he drops back in the gun. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Catch made on the left side. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Turn of events, what a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
They need some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that 1st down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Auburn. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up to preserve this lead. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And the ball is picked off.
boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.